Kaya Davis bounces it. Dribble grab down the lane for Marshall. And a foul inside. I believe it's going to be on Brooklyn Webb. It is. Webb commits her first. Third on Jonesboro. Side baseline inbound left of the goal. Lob in out front is Day Davis. Takes it to the floor. She bounces it right side. Sasser for three. Can't get it. Goes in to get her own rebound. Tips it to Wilson. Wilson down low. Running into Gianna Woods. A blocking foul on Woods and 2 for Jordan Marshall. And she'll get the and 1. That's the 4th foul on Jonesboro. And we played 5 minutes and 22 seconds. And to the line. Shooting the and 1 is Jordan Marshall. Very tall, very athletic Central team. Free throw spins out. Rebound Orsby. She'll bring it to the front court. Dribbles to the right side. Pass ahead to Maya Butler on the wing. They quickly get into a double team. Trying to throw it in, threw it right to Jordan Marshall. 2-on-1, and a blocking foul is going to be called down low, and that'll be the 5th foul on Jonesboro. It's going to be on Gianna Woods, her second. 5th on Jonesboro. And 2 free throws for Jordan Marshall. Marshall's first. Got it. 3 for her, 7-0. As number 15, Micaiah Reynolds checks in for Jonesboro. She replaces Gianna Woods, and we have a timeout on the floor. Central up 7-0, back in 30 on the EAB. No, I'll tell you what, we got to leave it here. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, we can. We can go ahead and take it. But now we won't because I fumbled it around too much, so we'll keep it right here. 7-0 start for Central, kind of matching the last 2 games. 16-0 against North Little Rock. 13-0 the other night at home against Conway, and now Central off to a 7-0 lead. Jonesboro has only had 1 shot at the goal tonight. Otherwise, it's been turnover city. Jordan Marshall will be back at the line to shoot her second free throw. She's 1 out of 2 tonight. Has 3 points, and Central off to a 7-0 start. Webb, Butler, Micaiah Reynolds in. Alana Orsby and Amaya Butler. Second free throw is a swish. It's 8-0 Central. Pressure in the backcourt, threw it away again. It's Day Davis with the steal from 8. No, rebound. Skylar Gambrell just taken away from her by Wilson. Then a foul's going to be called on Skylar Gambrell trying to get the ball back. Her second. And 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be Kai Wilson at the line shooting 2. Eight 8-0 start for Central, 4:55 to go. First free throw on the way is no good, rims out. Here comes number 34, Rakaya Hendricks, 5'5" sophomore. Only 9 players dressing out tonight for Jonesboro. She replaces Skylar Gambrell. Second for Wilson's good. She has a point in the game, and it's 9-0 Central. See if Jonesboro can get it across midcourt right now. Here's Orsby on the run, takes it down the middle, goes to the elbow, jump shot up, and good. Alana Orsby has 2, and it's 9-2 Jonesboro. Took 4:45 left on the clock for Hurricane to get their first bucket. Here's Wilson in the front court. Against his zone, trying to bounce it to the corner, kicked out by Orsby. It'll stay with Central. 4:36 to go, sideline inbound. Get it into Wilson. From Marshall, goes to the wing. Sasser. Kaya Davis with the 20-footer. Knocks it down, and it's 11-2 Central. Orsby gets it to Reynolds. She goes to Butler. Amaya fires it to Brooklyn Webb with a 15-footer. No. And rebound, Sasser dribbles out, gives it ahead to Marshall. Marshall down to Kaya Davis, who lays it in. She has 6, 13-2 Central. With Jonesboro has to fight just to get a shot, and they just get an easy break. Here's a steal in the backcourt with the pressure. Kaya Wilson lays it in. She has 3, and it's 15-2 Central. Another timeout for Jonesboro. Timeout on the floor with 3:48 to go. Central on top, 16-2. This is Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Some things in life are just too important to chance. When choosing your cardiology team, consider the only hospital with an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog. Delivering world-class heart and vascular care and an unmatched safety protocol, NEA Baptist stands above the rest. With a team of the most skilled physicians in the region's largest multi-specialty group, your heart is in capable hands. You have a choice in your heart and vascular care. Choose NEA Baptist, where safety isn't a goal, it's a promise.
Well, the start tonight wasn't as bad. Central out to a 9-0 lead before Jonesboro scored their first, a 15-foot right elbow jumper from Alana Orsby, but they've reeled off 6 very quick buckets. It's now 15-2. And not a great start for Jonesboro again. Jody Christenberry just kind of trying to figure it out right now. Lana Orsby and Maya Butler, Reynolds, Hendricks, and Webb on the floor. Central in a 1-2-2, 3/4 court press. Maya Butler fires it back to Orsby with the catch in the middle. She's going to get it ahead to Hendricks on the sideline. Goes back to Orsby. Orsby dribbles out to the wing, bounces it right to Kaya Wilson. Wilson, 4-on-1, left side to Kaya Davis for her 8th point, and it's 17-2. They get the steal and almost an unbeatable fast break. Hendricks bounces it to Orsby. Orsby to the wing, fires a 3, no. Offensive board, Brooklyn Webb pulls it down to Butler. She spots for 3, it's short, and rebound Sasser. Ahead, breakaway bucket down low is Kaya Davis, lays it in for her 10th point. 19-2. 2:57 to go, first quarter. 1-2-2 half-court press. Into Hendricks in the front court, back to Orsby. Goes to the wing, bounces it inside to Webb with the catch. Pivots to Butler. Butler from the free throw line. Has to spot up, bounces it down low. Going up is Hendricks, and she has her shot blocked and taken away. There's Orsby almost with the steal. She hits the deck. Bouncer to Marshall, who can't get the bucket, or excuse me, Day Davis, who can't get the bucket but fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Fouls on Butler, her first. Way over the limit is Jonesboro, and here comes Nene Daniels in the game. Will come in after the first of 2 from Taylor Day Davis. First one is good. 20-2. Central on top. Lana Orsby takes a rest. Day Davis bounces that one hard. Sasser high for the rebound. Reaching in is Hendricks, tied her up, and Jonesboro basketball. Good heads-up play there for Micaiah Reynolds. Excuse me, Reynolds with the reach in, not Hendricks, Reynolds. Reynolds and Hendricks both getting some early playing time. Nene Daniels in the front court, dribbles to the right wing, bounces it inside to Webb. In traffic, she's tied up, wrestles the ball away, trying to throw it down to Daniels on the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. 2:16 to go, 21-2. Central lead. Here's number 3 in the game, Elise Williams, a 5'6" sophomore, goes left side to Marshall. She goes in the corner to number 11 who's in the game, Ashlyn Kimbrell. There's Day Davis with the jump pass down to Marshall. Her leaner won't go, stick back good and 1. 6 for Marshall, she get a free throw. It's 23-2. And woe is me for the Hurricane. I'm telling you, another tough start. And 1 free throw is good. It's her 7th point, and is 24-2. 24-2. Orsby back in the game along with Gianna Woods. Hendricks and Reynolds take a rest. Orsby dribbling out front to the elbow. Jump shot from there. Got it. It's her spot. She has all 4 Jonesboro points. 24-4. Long pass to the wing. That's Kimbrell. Out front, stolen by Maya Butler to Daniels. Daniels down the left side, lays it up. Couldn't get the shot to go. And there's a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Marshall. Marshall fouls Orsby. It's a non-shooting foul, but that's the 2nd on Central. As Alexia Gomez in the ball game, 5'1" junior, wears number 13. Didn't get to start tonight. She's in the game now for Brooklyn Webb. Baseline inbound right of the goal for Nene Daniels. 1:34 to go. Jonesboro down 24-4. Way out front, Butler with the catch. In the corner, Orsby. Back to Butler. Butler fires it on the baseline. Daniels from 12. Got it. Nene Daniels with 2. 24-6. Jonesboro's played their entire roster tonight. Down the corner. It's Kimbrell. Almost threw it away. Tipped out by Amaya Butler. Central basketball. And a timeout on the floor. 1:07 to go. Central up 24-6. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Jonesboro and Don Riggs Hurricanes Gymnasium. Another great start for the opposition coming in here. Central leading Jonesboro 24-6. 24-6. They were up 24-2. Last 4 scored for Jonesboro to get it to 18 points. Kimbrell up top dribbling to the left wing. Number 4 in the game. That's Elise Williams. Williams bounces it back to Kimbrell on the right side. That's number 3, Olivia Montgomery. Into the paint it goes, back out to Sasser on the wing, comes up top. There's Kimbrell with the shot fake, and there's the shot clock violation. Hurricane basketball. Hustling on defense. Jonesboro creates the shot clock violation. They'll get the basketball with 46.9 seconds to go. Dropping out of their pressure. Lana Orsby. Crosses the timeline to Daniels. Daniels dribbling out front, goes left side to Butler. Defense collapses on her quickly. Butler bounces it to Alexia Gomez under the bucket. She's fouled. Haven Sasser going in for the block. That is going to be Sasser's first, and that's 3 on Central. Baseline right inbound. Daniels trying to get it to, needs to get it to Butler. She was open. Now fires it out front to Orsby. Orsby hooks a pass down to Daniels. Daniels back out to Orsby. Alana to Gomez. Gomez to the free throw line in the paint. Lost the handle. Sasser with the throw ahead. Orsby with the steal in the backcourt. 13 seconds to go. Orsby coming up the left side. Crosses. Crossover dribble. There's a steal by Central. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Kimbrell with the lay-in, no. And to stick back after the buzzer, it's 24-6. Central with the lead back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
At every Kavanaugh dealership, Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
We're pretty late for it, but let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. For 16 seasons, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network.
Your You're listening to the Jonesboro Hurricane on 95.9 KWHF FM, Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
Bud Schropel back at our NEA broadcast position, courtside of the Barry Pruitt floor. Here in Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium, Scotty Woodson back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network. Want to remind everybody you can listen to every game on your iPhone, your iPad, by downloading the EAB Media Group app that's available at the App Store or Google Play Store. All you have to do is install it, and you can get all the games that are carried by East Arkansas broadcasters across the great state of Arkansas. On Friday, on Tuesday, Saturdays, you can listen to some ASU basketball, football, baseball, all kinds of stuff you can do at the EAB Media Group app. We invite you to download it and enjoy what we do at our East Arkansas broadcasters. There's Amaya Butler trying for the poke away, got too much of the arm, and it's going to be a foul on Butler. There's second, first in the quarter on Jonesboro. Hurricane down 24-6. Got off to a 9-0 start against Central, and they've actually scored the last 4 points. There's an inbound to the corner, now back out front. Zero is in the game. Andrea Reddix, a 5'7" senior. There's a three ball, no good. Going in to follow the shot was Williams, who took it. And jump ball's called. It'll be Jonesboro's basketball. 7:37 to go, down 24-6. Half court 1-2-2. Daniels, long pass to the wing, and Butler way out from the arc. She dribbles to the free throw line down the left side. Her leaner won't go, but she draws a foul. Maya Butler attacking the rim. Well, it's going to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is on 0. Reddix, her first. First on Central in the second. And Amaya Butler shooting 2. First one, good. 24-7. Second free throw. A little strong. Alana Orsby tipped it to try to control it, but it's picked up by Williams. She comes to the front court. Right of the high key. Slides over to the sideline, now comes between the circles near the jump circle to start the offense. Top of the key to the elbow. Jumper from there, no. Orsby high for the board to Gomez. Alexia. Bounce passes it ahead to Nene Daniels. Nice Euro step and lay-in for Daniels. She has 4. 24-9. Starters getting ready to come back in for Central. Montgomery, long 3, no, and offensive board. Inside, Reddix, who threw it on the bottom of the backboard trying to do the reverse shot. No good. There's a poke away by Kimball. Jonesboro finally gets it in the front court. Gomez dribbles across the lane, fires it out to the wing, up top Orsby. On the right side, it's Nene Daniels. Bounces it into Webb. Wide of the block. Puts it up from 5. It won't go, and high for the board. Number 42 in the game, Amaria Gaston, a 6'1" junior. She draws a foul. It's on Brooklyn Weber, second on Jonesboro in the quarter, and here come the starters back in for Central. Except Reddick stays in. Skylar Gambrell, starter for Jonesboro, back in the game. She replaces Alana Orsby. Here is Kaya Wilson in the front court, high right side. Dribbles near the wing. Top of the key, jump pass to the left side. That's Kaya Davis inside the paint. Jordan Marshall with the up and under. She has 9, and it's 26-9. 3/4 court pressure, long pass stolen away. Kaya Davis to the right side. Ball's off the bottom of the backboard. Stick back, no good. Stick back again, no good. Rebound to Maya Butler. That was Reddix with a couple of rebound stick back attempts. Couldn't find the hole. Nene Daniels going to fire a 3. It's way short. And a long rebound goes to Day Davis. She's going to bring it length of the floor, goes left side. Marshall throws it down. Intercepted by Skylar Gambrell. Jonesboro gets back on defense. Ahead to Nene. Nene in the front court, reach around foul. It's going to be on Reddix, her second. Second team foul on Central, Jonesboro basketball. Going to get it into Gomez. She gets it up the left side, goes back to Butler. Butler fires the right wing. That's Skylar Gambrill. Ball's knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Kaya Davis, where they're quick with those hands. Sideline inbound for Daniels right in front of Coach Marlon Williams. Hands it into Gomez. Alexia bounces it into Webb. Takes it down the left side with a little lay-in. Got it. 2 for Webb. It's 26-11. Kai Wilson, long pass to the corner. Shot fake, dribbling to the elbow. Now kick out to the wing. Wilson, right side to Day Davis. She goes to the middle of the paint. Her jumper won't go. Rebound Daniels. Nene brings it to the front court, trying to get around 2. Euro step to the paint, reach in and steal by Kaya Davis. Down as Wilson lays it in. They just take it fast break every single time. 28-11. Central in the backcourt. Amaya Butler being bumped in the front court, knocked out of bounds by Reddix. Here's Alana Orsby back in the game. She replaces Skylar Gambrill. Maya Butler's going to throw it in. Here's Sasser back in for Central. She's the last starter to return, and sitting down will be Reddix. Inbound to Gomez. Bounces it back out to Daniels. Nene, little lazy pass, almost stolen, but picked up by Gomez. Back to Daniels. Nene gets a pick, top of the key, to the free throw line. Jumper from there, won't go. Rebound back to Orsby. She tries to stick back, no good. Ball's loose. Gomez picks it up, hooks it into Webb. Back out to Daniels from 15. She got it. Nene Daniels with the hustle bucket, makes it 28-13. Jonesboro's found a little bit of fire in him here in the last couple of minutes. Wilson, top of the key, jump pass left side, bouncer to the baseline, Sasser from 15. It's an air ball, but it went right into the hands of Marshall, who laid it in. Marshall has 11. That was almost an assist. In fact, it'll go down as an assist. 30-13. Central on top, bouncer to Webb, knocked away. Orsby picks it up, down to the corner. Here's a 3 ball from there, in and out. Sasser with the board, breakaway again. Kaya Davis, got it. She has 12. 32-13, lead back to 19. Inbound to Orsby. Jayana Woods will check in next dead ball. Alexia Gomez bouncing it ahead to Butler. Butler lobs it to the corner. Orsby back out to Butler. Had to lean out of bounds to save it. Here's Gomez for 3 straight away. Won't go. Rebound. Again, ahead. Kaya Davis gets her 14th point. Central back up 21. 34-13. Here Skylar Gambrill and Jayana Woods checking back in next dead ball. Orsby ahead to Daniels. Daniels in the paint, just knocked to the floor. It'll be a non-shooting foul. That's going to be the 3rd on Central. Foul is on Jordan Marshall, her 2nd. Amaya Butler, Brooklyn Webb checking out. Number 42 back in the game, Maria Gaston. Orsby, Gomez, Woods, Gambrill, and Daniels. Here's Orsby for 3. She got it. Alana Orsby with 7. First bucket in this quarter. 34-16, and timeout called by Central. 2:22 to go. 34-16. Jonesboro hanging in there. This is Hurricane Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations, with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Here comes one of those dumb broadcaster comments. Take away the 9-0 start and the 13-0 run between the bucket by Alana Orsby, and you got a pretty good ball game going on right here, but you can't take them away, and right now it's 34-16, Central with the lead. Just take away that 9-0 start, and you got a 7-point ball game. Jonesboro's really played tough the last quarter and a half, but, well, they just dug themselves a super big hole to start this thing off. Central out of the timeout. Kind of a mixture of role players and starters. Central had the basketball down up 34-16. They've got Sasser, Wilson, Gaston, Day Davis, and Montgomery. Pass it to Montgomery. Bounces it to the right side. Here's Wilson. Ball partially blocked. Gambrell with the board. And tied up, it will be Central's on the possession arrow. Amaya Butler back in for Gomez. Central's ball inbound to Sasser in the corner. Quickly out to Wilson. Back to the corner. Montgomery back to Wilson. 3 on the way. Won't go. Orsby lucky she didn't get called over the back. Central controls the board. Then Amaya Butler coming in for the steal, and she's fouled by Taylor Day Davis. Her first. That's 4 on Central in the quarter. And Hurricane basketball down 34-16. Really fighting hard in this game. Nene Daniels going to walk across the timeline. Bounces it to Woods. Jayana hands it off to Butler. Butler dribbles all the way to the wing. Out front to Gambrell. Right side to Daniels. Skip across to Butler. Dribbles to the baseline. Shoots it out to Daniels. Daniels bounces it. Or Woods bounces it to Daniels at the free throw line, and her jumper good for her 8th point. 34-18. Front court. Montgomery into the corner. Sasser dribbles out to the wing. Skip across to Wilson behind the arc. Back to Sasser in the paint. Has it knocked free. Picked up by Montgomery. Montgomery shovels it inside. Locked free. Nene Daniels with the steal. She's going to take it down. Goes right side for the lay-in. No. Gambrell keeps it alive. She's fouled dribbling out. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is on Avon Sasser. Her second. That's 5 now on Central. And 2 free throws coming up for Skylar Gambrell. Looking for her first points. Brooklyn Webb and Alexia Gomez will come in after the first free throw from Gambrell. Try to get it to a 14-point game. Almost an air ball. In fact, it may have been. Here's Webb back in. Gomez is going to come in for the shooter Gambrell. She replaces Jayana Woods. .54 seconds to go. Skylar Gambrell will line up her second free throw. In and out. Coming over, Orsby fights for the rebound and knocks it out of bounds. Oh, good hustle there for Alana as Gomez in for Gambrell. Going to be about an 18-second differential. Shot clock to game clock, 50 seconds on the game clock. Wilson dribbling all the way to the left high side. Goes top of the key, bounce it right side to Day Davis. Down the corner, Montgomery for 3 from there. In and out. And Gomez comes up and then lost it to Wilson, who just stripped her of the basketball. Lays it in for her 5th point. 36-18. Nene Daniels to Orsby, who had to hurry to get in the front court. Daniels fires it to the corner, and Orsby stops, shoots a 3. No good. Tipped. Gomez has it in the corner. Takes it baseline, shoots from 8, way over the goal. Thinks she was thinking it was going to get blocked, and it was an air ball. Here's Montgomery, front court, dribbled it off of Daniels' foot, picked up by Gaston. Hands it off to Sasser. She goes Montgomery. Sasser has it, fires a long 3 at the buzzer and swishes it. She has 5 at the buzzer, and that buzzer made it 39-18. Central by 21 at the break. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Jonesboro trailing Central 39-18 on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year
at Dustin White Realty. Top dollar for your home sale is just a click away. arhomevalue.com.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Whether you're in the market for an equipment loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Mom, I can't get my homework to upload.
Dad, my video game is froze again.
Babe, is our internet down again? I'm missing the big game.
Honey, I'm trying to make this online payment, but it just keeps buffering.
Get your life up to speed with high-speed internet from Empower Broadband. Empower's reliable service brings high-speed internet to even the most remote areas of Northeast Arkansas. With Empower Broadband, you can stream your favorite movies, video chat with loved ones, work from home without interruptions, and so much more. Empower Broadband. Life up to speed. For more info, visit empowerbroadband.com.
Welcome back to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium and the Barry Pruitt floor, our NEA broadcast position. Now ready to get the second half started. Jonesboro, after a 24-2 deficit, outscored Central 16-15 to stay in this game. Yeah, they trailed by 18 at the half, and it could have been a whole lot worse. Looked like Central was going to come out here and run Jonesboro out of their own gym. The Lady Hurricane have played tough and sticking around. Going to have some free throws taken to start this third quarter for Taylor Day Davis. She misses the first. I'm really not sure what happened. She got 1 out of 2. She now has 2 points in the game. 40-18. And it will be Central's ball to start the third quarter. C.C. Smith was arguing that if you stay with possession, it's Jonesboro's ball, but it's going to be Central starting off. I'm not sure what just happened. I think there was a technical foul call. Down the corner, Day Davis. Out top, Wilson, left side to Kaya Davis. Into Marshall, who took some happy steps, and a knock away by Alana Orsby. Picked up by Butler to Gomez. Here comes Alana up the left side. Met by Wilson. Bounces it to Gomez. Gomez turns quickly. Hands it off to Butler. Butler dribbles to the left. Fires it to the right side, and Nene Daniels. Daniels, Butler, Orsby, Gomez, and Woods, the normal starters for Jonesboro here in the second half. On the wing is Gomez. Bounces it down low to Butler. Goes to the corner for a three. It's blocked out of bounds by Central. With 6 on the shot clock, they'll go baseline right to throw it in. Nene Daniels will trigger the inbound. Gets it out to Butler. Butler stops, shoots a three. High arcer, little short. Gomez with the long rebound. Goes to the corner, to the wing, and Daniels. Daniels backs out near the sideline. Picks up the dribble, bounces it to Orsby. Orsby back to Daniels. Daniels backs up a little bit, hooks a pass into Woods. Back to Daniels on the give and go. Throws one up, won't go, and rebound controlled by Central. Ahead to Day Davis in the front court. Takes it top of the key, right elbow, jump pass to the corner, back up top. Kaya Davis gets around defender and lays it in. Excuse me, that's Jordan Marshall with the easy lay-in. She has 13, and it's 42-18. On the wing, Orsby, back out front to Butler. Butler. Backdoor cut to Daniels. Shoots it in the corner. Gianna Woods in triple team, dribbles all the way down the lane, and it's knocked out by Jordan Marshall. They'll go baseline right again to throw it in. Nene Daniels will toss it. Nene gets it to Gomez. She's going to pump a three. No good. Good box out inside by Woods, taken by Gomez. Bounces it to Gianna. Back out front, Orsby. She'll jack a three. In and out. And Daniels again fighting for the rebound, knocked away from behind by Sasser, picked up by Day Davis. She comes to the front court, fires it in to Wilson. Wilson up the right side at the volleyball line. Gets a pick, goes top of the key, back to Jordan Marshall. Back left side, here's a three ball. No good. Marshall with the rebound, she's fouled down low. On Alana Orsby, her second, first in the half and the quarter on Jonesboro, and Jordan Marshall is going to go to the line. She is 3 out of 4. Missed her first, made 3 in a row. Try to extend this big Central lead. Jordan Marshall's first, off the back iron. Now Central's going to break their huddle they had with Marlon Williams, send them to the lanes. Second free throw is a swish. 14 for Marshall, ties her for the team lead with Kaya Davis. It's 43-18. Lana Orsby, top of the key. Crossover dribble to the elbow. Jumps it from there. It won't go. And the tip around rebound are going to have a foul called down low on Avon Sasser. Her third. First on Central in the quarter. Baseline left inbound. Quickly to Orsby. Open look three. No. And rebound Kaya Davis. Ahead to Wilson. Back up front, Davis. Right side, Marshall. Shot fake on the three. Defense got back quickly. Taylor Day Davis dribbles to the elbow. Hooks a pass to Sasser. No look pass off the hands of Sasser and out of bounds to Jonesboro. 5:12 to go. 43-18. Central with the lead. Here's number 11, Ashlyn Kimball in the game, and Brooklyn Webb comes in for Jonesboro. Replacing Jayana Woods. Now Nene Daniels is going to go throw the ball in. Brooklyn Webb comes to the front court. Lana Orsby is going to walk it up, be met at half court by the trap attempt. Orsby crosses the timeline, goes right, fires it to Butler. Butler to the elbow, down the paint, reach in foul on Kai Wilson. Her second. Second on Central. Baseline left inbound for the Hurricane. 43-18 Central, 4:58 to go in the third. Nene Daniels better hurry, lobs it into Gomez with the catch in the paint, knocked to the floor. To Webb. Webb takes it in the paint, puts one off the window, no, and a foul's going to be called on the floor. Foul's going to be on Kaya Davis. That's her first. That's the third on Central. Baseline left inbound again for Jonesboro. Daniels gets it in the corner to Gomez. Gomez passes it into Webb. Takes it down the lane, and Webb charged. Her third. Second on the Hurricane in the third. 43-18 Central, 4:48 to go in the third. Lady Tigers starting to run away with this thing again. Here's Skylar Gambrill back in the game for Jonesboro. She's replacing Amaya Butler. Here come the Central Tigers in their pretty pink uniforms. Across the timeline right side. Towards the key, goes to the left side, down the corner. Hook pass into Kimbrell. They swing it around the perimeter. Ty Davis has it, back to Wilson on the right side. Day Davis in the paint. Jordan Marshall with the dribble around. Couldn't get the shot to go. It's tipped out of bounds by Jonesboro. Baseline right inbound for Kimball. Fires it to the corner. Kaya Davis to Wilson. Wilson in the paint. Lost her footing, going to call a trip on Alexia Gomez, her first. Third on Jonesboro. Fourth on Jonesboro. Baseline right inbound again for the Lady Tigers. 4:20 to go, up 43-18. Fires to the corner. Day Davis, stolen away by Orsby. Now she's ahead of the pack. Will take it right side, lays it up, and got it. Orsby with 9. 43-20. Day Davis, Wilson fires a three from straight away and canned it. 8 for Wilson, 46-20. In the corner, Skylar Gambrell dribbles all the way to the wing, bounces it back in the corner to Daniels. She's double teamed. Trying to drive the baseline, can't. Shoots it across to Skylar Gambrell in the paint. She's fouled by Kaya Davis. Team fourth on Central and 2 free throws for Skylar Gambrell. 0 of 2 from the line tonight. 46-20, Jonesboro down 26. We're down 21 at the half. First free throw bounds out. Maya Butler back in, and Gaston and Montgomery back in for Central, replacing Marshall and Day Davis. Skylar Gambrell, second free throw coming up. Missed that one too, but runs down a loose rebound. Takes it left side, up for the layup. She's fouled again. Foul is on Kai Wilson, her third. That's 5 on Central. And a timeout called by the Lady Tigers. 3:39 to go. Jonesboro trailing Central 46-20, back in a full minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey there, Northeast Arkansas. This is John Moore of Arkansas Superstore on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Here to tell you that we're flipping the script on car buying. Don't stand for bait and switch tactics. That's holding. We believe in transparency and trust. You deserve the car you want with a payment much lower than your rent. Arkansas Superstore is here to make sense of it all for you. Come over and find your dream ride. You're approved. When the banks say no, I say yes. Visit us today at 11580 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn or online at arkansassuperstore.com.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been a leader in ag lending for more than 75 years. Whether you're in the market for an equipment loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Back with you on Tuesday night from Cabot. Doubleheader time again as Jonesboro plays the Panthers. Doubleheader will begin at 6 o'clock for the girls and can roll right into the boys' game. Boys playing Cabot for the first time since they hurt their feelings last year in the semifinals. Free throw is no good from Gambrell. She's 0 for 5 from the line. Her second. Wouldn't knock that down. The long rebound. Nene Daniels has it. She ran down a loose ball. Bounces it inside to Webb, who's fouled from behind by Gaston, her first. Brooklyn Webb's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Lady Hurricane have had 6 free throws now coming up and have looking to make 2 here. Got to make these free ones. First one from Webb is no good off the back iron. Jonesboro is now 1 out of 11. Maya Butler in for Nene Daniels. Webb's second. That one goes. Gives her 3 for the game, and it's 46-21. Kimball out front. Gets a pick, goes to the right wing. That's Montgomery. Fires a pass across to Kai Davis. They swing it around the perimeter. Montgomery has it back to the left side. Kai Davis for 3 off the mark. And the ball off Gaston out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Gambrell. So it'll be Lady Tiger basketball. 3:16 to go. 46-21. Baseline inbound near the three-point line. Gets it into Gaston. Back out to Montgomery. Back in the corner. Kimball for 3. Too strong. Orsby trying to get the rebound. Comes away with it. She comes into the front court. Fires it right to Gomez. Gomez takes it to the dribble in the corner. Gambrell bounces it back to Gomez. Thought about the three. She dribbles out to the wing, gets in the air, knocked away from her, picks it up on a dribble. Fires it out to Butler and threw it right to Kimball. Kimball ahead, knocked away from her. Montgomery comes up with it. Orsby tied her up and nothing called. Montgomery wrestles it away from her. Here's Kaya Davis out the wing, right side to Kimball, down in the corner. Here's the left-hander Montgomery for three. No, long rebound. Tipped out. Oh, they're going to say it was, I thought it was touched by Gomez, but they're going to say Central last touched it. So Hurricane basketball down 46-21, 2:25 to go. Alana Orsby crosses the timeline just to the right of the jump circle. Goes opposite of the pick to the wing. Gambrell trying to bounce it in, threw it right to Kaya Davis, and then she threw it away. Picked up by Orsby in the backcourt. Alana to Gomez. Gomez fires it back to Orsby with the catch at the left elbow. Jumper good. Alana Orsby with 11. 46-23. Montgomery front court. Jump pass to Kimball in the corner. She fires an open three. Won't go. Tipped rebound. Picked up by Butler. Here's Amaya into the front court left side. Stops at the wing. Goes again to the block. Lining layup. Good. Amaya Butler has three. 46-25. Lead cut to 19. Still a long way to go on the wing. Kaya Davis for three. Cans it. She has 17. 49-25. I'm sorry the lead was 21, not 19. My Memphis math skills once again take over. Skylar Gambrell on the wing with the dribble. Picks up the dribble, trying to fire it into Webb. Tipped away. Gambrell got it back, though. Goes to the corner. Montgomery with the steal on the pass. Again, those long passes just don't have enough on it. Kaya Davis dribbles to the elbow, circles back out to the wing. Montgomery inside. And, oh, it looked like a clean block down low for Brooklyn Webb on Gaston, but she's whistled for the foul. Fourth on Webb. That's 5 on Jonesboro and 2 free throws for Amaria Gaston. Looking for her first points. First one's good. 50-25. They've doubled up Jonesboro. Webb and Gomez out. Nene Daniels in. Second free throw good from Gaston. She has 2 points in the game. 51-25. Amaya Butler. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. Central up 51-25. Dribbles all the way to the left side. Picks up the dribble, launches it to the right wing. Down the corner, Orsby fires a three. Off the mark. Daniels fights for the rebound. Goes up in traffic, blocked, and then taken away by Kimball. Kimball, coast to coast, throwing it down low. Orsby trying for the steal. Took it out of bounds. 21 seconds to go, Central basketball. Kimball's going to throw it in baseline right to the corner. Montgomery for three from there, no good. Went off the top of the backboard, and it's going to be Jonesboro basketball. Nope, they're going to call a foul down low on Amaria Gaston. Her second will walk down to Jonesboro's end to shoot 2 free throws, and it's going to be Nene Daniels toeing the line. Her first free throw attempts tonight. She has 8 points in the game. 17 seconds to go. Big lead for Central. First one, good. Daniels with 9. 51-26. Again, you take away the 24-2 start, and we got a heck of a game going on. Second free throw is drilled by Daniels. She has 10. Gambrell out. Gomez in. 51-27. 24-point lead. Montgomery picks up the roller in the front court. Left wing. Swinging around. Kimball has it in the corner. Circles around back to the corner. Gets it out front to Reddix. Shot in the paint, no. Offensive stick back good for Gaston. She has 4, and that's a quarter. 53-27. Central with the lead, but Jonesboro so far avoiding the turbo clock. Back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Today, Glen Saint's history of quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships that have kept our customers and their families coming back for over 69 years.
From my grandpa to my dad to us, service after the sale is a big deal. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
We welcome you back to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium. Ryan James now taking over back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network. Hurricane, not sure they can do it. They're hanging in there. What you want to do now is just avoid the turbo clock. Trying to break that string first. 53-27, Central with the lead. And it'll be Jonesboro basketball to start the third. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Jonesboro High School Athletics on the EAB Sports Network.
You're listening to the Jonesboro Hurricane on 95.9 KWHF FM, Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
Bud Schropel back at DRHG. Ryan James now in the studios of the EAB Sports Network. Under the goal, Gianna Woods. 3-second violation. She just got stopped and had nowhere to go. Turns the ball over to Central. Butler, Woods, Gomez, Orsby, and Daniels on the floor for a Hurricane. Williams, Montgomery, Day Davis, Marshall, and Wilson on the floor for Central. Wilson has it top of the key, left side. Day Davis for three, got it. Her first field goal of the game, 5 points in it. 56-27, 1 point away from turbo. Lana Orsby dribbling out front. Central takes it away from her. Here's a breakaway bucket. Wilson missed it short, but Williams missed it short. Wilson there to stick it back, and we're under the mercy rule. 58-27, third straight turbo game. Lady Hurricanes are victim of. Long three missed. Orsby fights for the rebound, keeps it free, but picked up by Day Davis. And then a reach-in foul called on. No, they're going to call an offensive foul. Clearing out was Day Davis. Her second, first in the quarter on Central. Baseline right inbound as the clock is rolling. Turbo clock in effect for the third straight game for a Jonesboro opponent. Nene Daniels going to bounce it into Butler. She'll face for three. Rattled halfway down and out and comes out of there. Day Davis or Wilson with the pickup ahead. Here is Williams with the lay-in and one. Williams with her first two, 60-27. And the and one free throw coming up. Foul's Ellen Gomez with the block. And that's Gomez second, first in the quarter, and then a technical foul called on Amaya Butler, I believe. They're going to stop the clock while the officials confer. Here he comes. For the and one, it's Elise Williams. Missed it. Now I think the technical foul was called on Elise Williams. That'll be her first and the second And Lana Orsby's going to shoot 2 free throws. She makes the first, gives her 12 in the game. 60-28 and 29. Orsby 2 out of 2, 13 points in the game. Hurricane basketball. Daniels, Orsby, Gomez, Woods, and Butler on the floor. Must have done some jawing after she made that shot. Daniels fires it to the corner, and Gomez bounces it into Woods. Back to Nene, reverse lay-in, won't go. Rebound Central. Jordan Marshall fires it ahead, down low as Wilson. She's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Boy, they run the fast break so efficiently. Foul is on Amaya Butler. And here is Wilson to the line. Kaya Wilson shooting 2. She misses the first. Number 10 for the first time. It's the only player that has not played for Central. It's Kamaya Johnson, a 5'2" junior. Montgomery and Kimball also in. And Kaya Davis is going to check in after this free throw from Wilson. Missed that one. Rebound, Orsby had it, lost it, picked up by Wilson and stowed away by Nene Daniels. Takes it all the way to the right side. Euro step in the paint, fouled. A blocking foul called on Central. As Hendricks and Reynolds are going to check in. That foul is on Johnson, her first. Third team foul on Central. 2 free throws for Nene Daniels. She's 2 for 2 from the line. 10 points in the game off the bench tonight. First one, good. She has 11. 60-30, leads down to 30, but the clock is already running. Orsby and Woods out for Hendricks and Reynolds. Daniels 4 for 4. 12 points in the game. 60-31. 2:17 on a running clock. Kimball, right side. Kaya Davis. Down the corner to number 5, Ward. They swing it around the perimeter. Ward gets it back in the right corner. Back to Kaya Davis. They swing it around to Sasser. High arcing 3 off the back iron. No. Rebound, Skylar Gambrell. To Reynolds. Back to Gambrell. Gets it off to Daniels. Left wing wide is Reynolds. Nene Daniels. Bounces it out front to Gambrell. Goes to Gomez. Gomez to the right elbow. Down the corner. Off the hands of Reynolds, out of bounds to Central. 1:33 running clock left in this one. Lady Tigers will improve to 12-8. Jonesboro is going to fall to 9-12 and 0-4 in conference. And not going to get any better on Tuesday night going down to Cabot. There's a pass inside. Nice working the ball around was Central to Davis for the easy lay-in. She has 19, 62-31. 1:09 to go. Gomez in the front court. Hands it off to Daniels out front. Gambrell between the circles. Goes to the right wing and Reynolds. Bounces it to the corner and Gomez. Hooks a pass to Reynolds. She's going to go up and foul. By Perrin Ward, her first. 4 on Central, and Micaiah Reynolds is going to go to the line to shoot 2. First one, air ball short. Clock running down. Missed that one, rebound Sasser. She'll come to the front court. Sasser crosses the timeline. Nothing on the shot clock. To the right side. Here's a 3 ball. Off the back iron, no. Rebound Jonesboro down low. Lost it out of bounds. Last touched by the Hurricane, and they'll throw it in if they can. With 5 seconds to go. 4-3 out front. Sasser going to jack a 3 at the buzzer. It's high the window, and Central defeats Jonesboro 62-31. Now 12-8 in the year and 3-2 in conference play. Hurricanes still looking for their first. They're 0-4 and 9-12 overall. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the Barton's postgame show and our JOSM player of the game. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Loan, real estate financing, or funds to support operating expenses, our agri-lending experts can help. We work with farmers daily to find the best financing products and competitive rates. Our long-standing relationships and knowledge of the ag industry ensure we can offer the most personalized service available. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, growing your business is truly our business. Find your local ag lender at mebanking.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At Barton's, we see your commitment to making your project a success. From the pro up with the sun that doesn't quit until it goes down to the DIYer who faces each challenge head on, our seasoned store partners support you every step of the way. Since 1885, Barton's has been the backbone of local communities for every type of project. From new construction to home remodel, our dedicated team is here to empower your project with local delivery options and a variety of complimentary project services, including expert kitchen planning. Visit your hometown team today and build it better with Barton's.
Mom, I can't get my homework to upload.
Dad, my video game is froze again.
Babe, is our internet down again? I'm missing the big game.
Honey, I'm trying to make this online payment, but it just keeps buffering.
Get your life up to speed with high-speed internet from Empower Broadband. Empower's reliable service brings high-speed internet to even the most remote areas of Northeast Arkansas. With Empower Broadband, you can stream your favorite movies, video chat with loved ones, work from home without interruptions, and so much more. Empower Broadband. Life up to speed. For more info, visit empowerbroadband.com.
Jonesboro High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our community together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too.
Trouble getting the trailer you need? Silverline Trailers, the largest trailer retailer in the USA, has the perfect solution for you. Guaranteed approval, no credit check required. Get the quality trailer you need at a price you can afford. With over 3,500 trailers available and more coming in daily, we'll find the perfect trailer for you. And at Silverline, we're always looking to hire good people. Visit our website, silverlinetrailer.com, for a location near you. You can stop by our Jonesboro location today at 3711 Stadium Boulevard or call 870-203-0000. Silverline Trailers, your trusted trailer retailer.
This is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $55 for 55 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-260-7030, or visit us at mooreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Call Central Chevrolet today and schedule your service appointment. Don't keep putting it off. Central Chevrolet's service department is even open on Saturdays. Whether you need an oil change, a tire rotation, wheel alignment, brake service, battery inspection, or engine repair, you can count on the service team at Central Chevrolet. Next time your vehicle needs maintenance, remember Central Chevrolet. Professional, convenient, reliable. Schedule your service today on Stadium in Jonesboro or online at centralchevrolet.com.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We welcome you back to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium and the post-game show brought to you by Barton's. Build it better with Barton's. We'll also have our JOSM Player of the Game brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Well, it was a horrible start for the Lady Hurricane. Got out to a 9-0 deficit. 2 points from Alana Orsby and then 13 more from the Lady Tigers. They built a 24-2 lead. Lady Hurricane got within 20 a couple of times, but down 39-18, 21 at the break on a 3 from Sasser right at the buzzer. Central scored 4 more unanswered, and they just saw the turbo clock approaching more and more and more. Took the fourth quarter before it got there, but it was early on, and for the third straight game, the Lady Hurricane had been turboed, this time losing to Central 62-21. Our JOSM Player of the Game, we'll give you that in just a moment. Leading scores for Central were Kaya Davis had 19 in the game, 10 in the first half, 9 in the second half, 14 points for Jordan Marshall. She was also 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. 10 points for Kai Wilson. She was 1 out of 4 from the line. 5 points for Avon Sasser. 5 points for Taylor Day Davis, 2 of 4 from the line. 4 points for Amaria Gaston off the bench, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. And 2 points for Elise Williams. She was 0 of 1 for the line. Central, 9 of 17 from the free throw line. Really didn't light it up there at all, nor did Jonesboro. They were only 8 of 18 from the free throw line, led by Alana Orsby's 13 points. She was 2 out of 2 from the line. Nene Daniels had 12 points off the bench tonight. She was 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Then 3 points for Amaya Butler, 1 out of 2 from the line. 3 points for Brooklyn Webb. She was 1 out of 2 from the line. No points for Micaiah Reynolds, was 0 of 2. Skylar Gambrell, no points. She was 0 of 6. Alexia Gomez, Jayana Woods, Rakaya Hendricks all played and did not score. Central wins it 62-31, and our JOSM Player of the Game goes to Alana Orsby tonight. After a couple of bad games, she comes out tonight with 13 points, 2 of 2 from the line, and you just could see her not trying to force anything tonight, not trying to make too many things happen. Just did what she could, and she is our JOSM Player of the Game. We're going to transition back to our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank, where we put you first always. And our NEA broadcast position courtside here at the Barry Pruitt floor. NEA Baptist Healthcare for the next century. Well, Central comes in. Another really good Central team, and they bring one of the top players in the state to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium, number 12. I wonder if he knows that's my high school number. If he did, he'd probably change it. Anor Boateng, what an athlete. He's about 6'6". He plays like he's 6'9", and he jumps like he's 7 foot. He is some kind of talent. Jonesboro did a nice job of controlling him last year, splitting 2 games. on their way to their third straight state championship. And Boateng hasn't forgotten it, I promise you. He'll be wanting to come in here and show out tonight, but he won't do it. Taking control of the basketball, he'll let the game come to him. He's one of those guys that just kind of sits around and lets things happen. Jonesboro coming off a win on Tuesday night, beating Conway for their first conference win of the year, 59-56. They led 8-1 early, 18-7 after one, up by 11 at half, 58-44. Conway outscored Jonesboro 13-1 down the stretch after the Hurricane were up 58-44, and Jonesboro escaped with a 3-point win to improve to 11-8, 1-2 in conference play. Central comes in under Brian Ross in his third year at 18-4, 3-1 in conference play. We'll break away for a couple of minutes, come back with the starter for tonight's game between the Central Tigers and the Jonesboro Golden Hurricane. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has understood the importance of community banking and the many roles we play in empowering our local communities. We were founded on the principle of putting community first. 25 years later, this still holds true because there's value in being part of a community. Each of our neighbors play an integral role. It's why we work really hard to support you. We are proud to continue serving you. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
We welcome you back to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium and the First National Bank pregame show, brought to you by First National Bank, where we put you first always. We're in our NEA broadcast position courtside of legendary Barry Pruitt floor here at Jonesboro High School. Hurricane and Central completing their warm-ups. Let's give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for Brian Ross's Central Tigers, 18-4, 3-1 in conference play. It's Chris Washington, a wiry 6'8" junior wearing number 2. You're talking about length. He stands about 6'8", and he can stretch it out to where he looks just like a 7-footer. Daniel Culberson, a 6-foot senior, wears number 3. Anar Boateng, 6'6" senior. Everybody wants him, including the Razorbacks. He wears number 12. Ian McNeil, a 6'3" sophomore, gets a start. He wears number 25, and Chase Allen, a 6-foot senior, wears number 30. For Jonesboro, 11-8 on the year, 1-2 in conference play. Winners Tuesday against Conway, the 348th win against 90 losses for Wes Swift. In his 15th season at Jonesboro and his 30th year of coaching, that was win number 609 against 253 losses. At Jonesboro, 79% of his games have been victories. Overall, as a coach in 30 years, 70% have been victories. That's two very impressive numbers. Jonesboro is assisted by Kenton Weaver, and Sammy Lewis, the trainer, is Leah Hill. Jonesboro will start off Kellen Smith, a 6'1" junior, wearing number 3. He's averaging 9.2 a game. He's coming off 16-point game against Conway. C.J. Larry is 6'3" junior, wears number 10. He had 18 the other night. Larry had 16. Smith had 14. Larry averaging 11.4 a game. Luke Balt, 6'3" junior, wears number 12 at 7 points a contest. Caleb Chu, 6'1" senior, wears number 15 at 5.3. And Marion Taylor, what a job he's got tonight against the 6'8" player, but Marion can hold his own against anybody. The 6'2" junior averages 4.6 points a ball game. Again, he wears number 23. Central has won 19 state championships in the history of that great high school. Originally known as Little Rock High School, now Little Rock Central. Jonesboro has 18 state championships listed on their banner over to my right. Luke Baltz, he's going to have a great game tonight as well. Kellen Smith, C.J. Larry. And Caleb Chu rounds out the starters for Jonesboro in their home whites. Trimmed in gold, J on the side, numerals in gold, black trimmed in gold, letters in gold, trimmed in black. Central, very basic, black and gold. Black uniforms with gold lettering and numbers, no trim. LC on their right leg. In center circle for Central is going to be Chris Washington. It's going to be Kellen Smith for the Hurricane. Jonesboro hasn't won many tips. They actually won the last tip against Conway. See if Chris can get a quick start, or Kellen can get a quick start on this tip. He does, and it's controlled out of bounds off Luke Baltz. Oh my. Officials, Corey Peters, Chad Holden, and James Bickham. Central basketball. Here's Culberson to Washington, big 6'8" player out on the high key. Goes to the right wing, up top is Culberson. Tries to penetrate, can't, cut off by Larry. He'll back up against the man-to-man defense. Culberson on the right wing, Boateng, he'll stop, jacket three, way off the mark, too strong, high for the board. Kellen Smith, here comes Jonesboro in the front court, Smith. Right side, kicks it back to Taylor, back to Kellen Smith. Left side to C.J. Larry, out near the volleyball line. Boateng comes out on him, goes to Luke Baltz. Central playing man-to-man, right side to Chu. On the wing, Larry. Couldn't get the shot off. Boateng gets back quickly. Little up and under for Larry. Couldn't get the shot to go. Washington high for the board. Gets it to Culberson. Up the left side between the jump circle and the sideline. Stops and sets the offense. Top of the key. Culberson jump pass to Washington. Down low to number 30. That's Allen. Lost it in the corner. Got it back. Here's Culberson for three. In and out. There's a push off down low. Not called. It's number 32, Luke Moore, gets a start. And Moore walked down the baseline. Luke Moore gets a start instead of Ian McNeil. Luke Moore, a 6'1" junior. Just turned it over to Jonesboro. C.J. Larry will walk into the front court. No score, 6:38 to go. Opening period. Bounces it to the right corner, Caleb Chu. Dribbles out to the wing, left side to Kellen Smith. Gets it to the top of the key, picked up by Washington. Falls away, and he walked. Central basketball. It's going to be Culberson bringing it up the floor to Boateng. Boateng takes the dribble to the right side, gets a pick, takes it in the paint, runs over Luke Baltz. That's an offensive foul on Anwar Boateng. His first. First on Central, Hurricane basketball. Here's Culberson to Blair. He goes back to the right side, and Luke Moore. Allen, way out front, left side, down the corner. Here's a three ball on the way. No, high back for the rebound. Kellen Smith comes out in transition, now slows it up. Central got back very quick on defense. Smith, top of the key, right elbow, down the paint, tripped and falls, and no call. Taken away by Culberson, pulls up from 8. Good. Daniel Culberson with his first 2. It's 8-2. Central with the lead. Our DJ Johnson coming in the game next dead ball. Here is C.J. Larry on the dribble dive, backdoor cut, picked up by Kellen Smith, goes up against Boateng, who fouls him. That's a second on Boateng. 4th on Central. So Boateng with 2, Chris Washington with 2, and Kellen Smith to the line to shoot 2. Smith, 34 of 49, 69% makes the first. DJ Johnson coming in for the shooter. 8-3. And 8-4 Kellen. And DJ Johnson in the game, the 6'4 junior, averaging 4.2 a game. Boateng still out there with 2 fouls. Here's Blair in the front court, dribbling all the way to the right side, comes back to the left high wing. Luke Moore has it. To the right high elbow in the paint. Flies it out to Boateng, who's working on Larry. In the paint, runs over Baltz. Now, I knew they were going to call a blocking foul on Luke. His second team foul, and Boateng goes to the line to shoot 2. Anar Boateng, as Adam Rutherford will check in after the first. Shoots a couple, and he misses the first. Luke will check out. Adam Rutherford in at 2.7 a game, the 5'8 junior. Jonesboro's leading free throw shooter also at 83%. Boateng with the second attempt, 2:33 to go, first period. Central on top, 8-4. That one's good. Boateng with his first point, 9-4. C.J. Larry is going to walk it into the front court. Fires it to the left high wing, Stacy. Right back to Johnson. Right side, Rutherford. In the corner to Larry. Quickly picked up. Inside to Marion Taylor and a push from behind. On Blair, his first. That's 5 on Central, and Jonesboro will be shooting 2 free throws. Marion Taylor is going to go to the line. Much improved free throw shooter, still 45%, but that's up from 30%. He misses the first. I talked him right into it. Taylor with his second. 9-4, Central lead. Got that one, though. He has a point. 9-5. Moore, long pass to the wing and Culberson. Free throw line, kicks it back. Here's Blair for 3. No, long rebound pulled down by Chris Stacy, who gets it to C.J. Larry. Larry to the corner, Rutherford. Bounces it to Johnson, reverse lay-in, good! DJ, I'm not sure he knew what he was doing. He just threw it up, hoping, and it dropped. It was a smooth prayer, though, from DJ Johnson, and Central calls a timeout. 1:53 to go in the first. Tigers on top, 9-7. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Central has a bunch of freshmen on their roster, and one of them in the game now. It's 6'2 freshman, Trey Stewart, 15 with the goggles on the floor. And Central out of the timeout, up 2, 9-7. 1:44 to go, opening period. Here's Blair coming off a curl to Stewart, the freshman, to Luke Moore. Moore working on Stacy, gives it up to Culberson. He pulls up from 8. His jumper no good. DJ Johnson had the rebound, lost it, picks it back up to Rutherford. Here comes Jonesboro with a chance to tie or take the lead with the tray. Rutherford knocked away by Culberson, and Culberson with the steal. at the elbow, dumps it down, laying good for Luke Moore, who got behind the defense. That's a 4-point exchange right there. The points we didn't get and the points they did get off the turnover. 11-7. DJ Johnson gives C.J. Larry a pick. C.J. picks up the dribble, hooks a pass to Johnson. On the right corner is Rutherford. Dribbles up to the wing, all across to the top of the key, left side to Stacy. Top of the key, Caleb Chu. Had a backdoor cut, couldn't find it. C.J. Larry, 8 seconds, to the corner. Adam Rutherford in the paint, out front. Johnson for 3, couldn't go. Rebound to Stewart. Luke Moore has it in the front court. Bounces it back to Culberson. It'll set the offense. Left side, Blair. Down the baseline is Stewart. Back to Blair in the corner. Blair trying to drive on Larry. Comes in the paint. Triple teamed. Fires it out front. 3-second violation on walking. Called a traveling violation on Central. 11-7 Central. 24.6 seconds to go. Opening period. C.J. Larry's going to walk it up the floor. Shot clock is off. He'll cross the timeline. Way out front at 12. Almost near the corner. 9 seconds. They're going to start the offense. C.J. Larry bounces it to Caleb Chu. Chu to the right side. Rutherford. 3, 2. Top of the key. Blair. Jump pass down. Shot up. Won't go for DJ Johnson. They worked it right as they wanted to get the shot, but it wouldn't fall. And Central with the 4-point lead after one. 11-7. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
What the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Well, Jonesboro fell behind 6-0 to start the quarter, but they outscore Central 7-5 from that point, or down 4. At the end of the first, 11-7. 6 points for Luke Moore, mostly on backdoor lay-ins. 2 points for Daniel Culberson, 2 points for Chris Washington, but the 6'8" junior has 2 fouls. Anar Boateng has 1 point, 1 of 2 free throws. He also is saddled with 2 fouls. Clay Blair has the other foul for Central. Jonesboro was in the 2-shot situation. 2 points for Kellen Smith on 2 of 2 free throws. 2 points for C.J. Larry. 2 points for D.J. Johnson. And 1 point for Marion Taylor on 1 of 2. Larry is 0 for 1 on the and 1 free throw. Hurricane basketball down 11-7 as we start the second quarter. Washington's back out there. Number 1 of the game, Bryce McElroy, 5'11 junior. Luke Moore, Boateng, and Culberson. Larry. Taylor has it on the wing. Gets a pass, a fake pass, and he takes it down for the open lay-in. He turned Chris Washington around. 3 points for Marion Taylor. It's 11-9. Front court, Culberson on the wing is McElroy. Up front, Luke Moore back to Culberson in the paint. Triple team. Gives it up to Luke Moore. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Moore dribbles around a couple of picks. Now takes it in the paint. Spins. Keeps a lay-in short. Marion Taylor keeps it alive, and Kellen Smith with the basketball up the left side. Fires it to the wing. Stacy for 3. No. Rebound. DJ Johnson back out to Smith to Larry on the right high elbow. He takes it in the paint. Leans into a left-hander. No. Rebound McElroy to Culberson in the front court left wing. Hook pass down low. Behind everybody, McElroy lays it in. That's 3 times tonight Central's got that easy lay-in. C.J. Larry in the front court. On the right side, gets a pick from Marion way up front. Picked up by Washington. Pulls up, jumper, free throw line. Got it! C.J. with the pickup jumper. 13-11. Here's Boateng, stolen away by Kellen Smith. Smith, left side, lay in, won't go. Fouled. He'll shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Daniel Culberson, his first foul in the quarter on Central. And here's Kellen Smith back to the line. He's 2 out of 2. 2 points in the game. He's going to try to tie it from the free throw line. Got it. His third point is Terrence Brown checks in. The 5'9 senior averaging 1.1 a game. He replaces C.J. Larry to give him a quick blow. And Caleb Chu will check in for Kellen Smith if he makes it, and he doesn't. Taylor with the board. They're going to call him for pushing off underneath. His first on Jonesboro. 13-12. Caleb Chu in for Marion Taylor. Central basketball. Culberson will bring it to the front court, picked up by DJ Johnson. Johnson on Boateng. Lob in the paint. Washington push underneath. Washington pushed off. That's 3 on Washington. Chris Washington pushed off his third foul. Get it in quickly before they get him out of the game. He's still in there. Find him and go at him. Terrence Brown in the front court right side, near the sideline. Bounces it to Johnson in the jump circle. Hands it off to Smith. Smith way out front. To the top of the key. Backdoor cut. Brown picks it up to Johnson straight away. Missed the shot. In for the rebound, Culberson. Comes out in transition. Culberson running the floor. Kicks it out. Here's Luke Moore for 3. Got it. Wow. Luke Moore with 9. 16-12. Front court. Kellen Smith. Top of the key. Yanks a move in the paint. Foul's called. I think they're going to call it on the floor. Foul is going to be on McElroy, his first. Third on Central. Now they're going to give Kellen Smith shooting 2 free throws. Marion Taylor, C.J. Larry to come in. First one rolls in. Warfshire Smith all from the free throw line, 16-13. Terrence Brown and D.J. Johnson get a rest for a 2-point game. That one's off. Marion Taylor high for the board, gets it out to Smith. Jonesboro with another chance. C.J. Larry collects the basketball, will start the offense. Larry takes it to the floor, to the elbow, down the lane, lay in. Good for Larry! All the way to the rack, and 1. Check that, no 1. Just touched the basketball after it was made. C.J. Larry penetrating for 2, a 1-point game, 16-15. Culberson between the circles. Goes to the right elbow. Jump shot from there. Won't go. Rebound Marion Taylor. To Larry. Larry in the front court. Top of the key. Gets a pick. Goes left of the key. Back to the right of the key and Smith. Takes Washington down the lane. Lays it up. Missed it. Oh, he was wide open and just got in the air and shot it short. There's Luke Moore trying to get free of Chu. Can't. Back out to Boateng. Boateng on the dribble. Bumped by Kellen Smith for his first foul. Second on Jonesboro. Sideline inbound as D.J. Johnson checks back in for Jonesboro, and Blair checks back in for Central for McElroy, and out comes Kellen Smith. Johnson, Larry, Chu, Taylor, and Stacy on the floor for the Cane. Playing man-to-man defense. Blair between the circles, guarded by Stacy. Gives it up to Boateng. Can't do anything with it. Back to Luke Moore. Moore taking Larry to the block. He's cut off by Larry. Got back on defense. Out to Blair for 3. No good. And a whistle and a foul down low. It's going to be on Boateng, I believe. No, it's going to be on Culberson. His second. That's 4 on Central. Hurricane basketball down 1, 16-15. Here come the Cane with a chance to take their first lead of the night. 4:03 to go as Larry crosses. Gets a pick from Taylor. Fires it to the corner. Stacy with the shot fake on a three. Back to Larry. He'll launch run from deep. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Pulled down by Boateng. Here he comes in the front court. And he's cut off and fouled by Chris Stacy. Boateng kind of lost the handle for a minute. Stacy went after the basketball, and Boateng got it back. Draws a foul on Stacy, his second, team third. It was not a shooting foul, for crying out loud. They could have corrected it and get it on the baseline. Baseline right of the goal. Luke Moore is going to throw it in. Going to get it in the corner, and Blair to Moore. He dribbles out to the wing. To the elbow. To the corner. Culberson for three. Swish. 5 for Culberson. 19-15. Central by 4. Larry with the pass fake to DJ Johnson. He's going to face for three. It won't go. Taylor high for the board and knocked away by Boateng and pulled down by the 6'6 senior. Luke Moore hooks a pass out to Blair. To Chris Washington. He fires a pass to the wing, and Moore for three. Got it. Good ball movement and an open three look. He has 12, and just like that, 2 quick threes, it's 22-15. 7-point lead for Central. C.J. Larry front court. Bounces it to Taylor, right back to Larry. Larry picks up the dribble, goes to Johnson, back to Larry. 19 on the shot clock. Larry tries to penetrate, cut off by Blair. Hands it off on the right wing. Stacy, long three, off the back iron. High for the board, players everywhere. Johnson pulls it down. Back out to Stacy. Larry to Taylor. Marion. Getting in the paint, kicks it to Chu. Chu to the elbow, shoots it from there. Got it! Caleb Chu with a pull-up jumper. 22-17. Lead down to 5. Culberson into Moore, back to Culberson. Against Johnson. At the elbow, down the paint. Backdoor cut off the hands of Blair. Blair picks it up on the wing. Takes it to the block extended. Goes down low. Blocked by C.J. Larry, and Larry whistled for the foul. Larry's first. 4 on Jonesboro. This time it's a shooting foul, though, for Luke Moore. First, no good. Kellen Smith back in the game. He replaces Marion Taylor. Got to box out. Second one's no good, and ball's tipped around. Central comes out of there with it. Blair in traffic, fouled, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Fouls on Kellen Smith, his second. That's 5 on Jonesboro, and 2 free throws coming for Clay Blair, looking for his first points. 22-17 Central, 1:58 second quarter. Blair's first, good. 23-17. Chris Washington comes out of the lane, and Luke Moore takes his place. Washington and Boateng get out from under the goal. Blair makes the second. He has 2, and it's 24-17. Back to a 7-point lead. Larry to DJ Johnson. Chu dribbles to the elbow. Back out to Larry for 3, and no good. Rebound, high for it was Blair. Clay Blair to Culberson in the paint. Comes around the lane, kicks it out to Moore. Back to Culberson. He's going to take the 3. He got it. Wow. Boy, they can shoot the 3 for sure. He has 8. And it's a 10-point lead for Central, 27-17. C.J. Larry front court. Jonesboro's gone cold from the field to Johnson. His pickup jumper won't go. Halfway down and out. Rebound Washington to Luke Moore. Moore in the front court. Left side to Culberson. Stops at the top of the key. Shoots it from there. No. Gets the rebound long back out to him. Here's a long 3 and good for Luke Moore. He has 15, and Central now out to a 30-17 lead. They are on an 8-0 run. C.J. Larry out front. Knocked away and stolen by Blair. Blair all the way down the floor. Puts it up and in. Blair with 4. And a 12-point lead for Central with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The Tigers pulling away. Jonesboro has never led in this game. They were down 16-15 before this outbreak. And there's Larry with the shot block, steals it back. Larry in the paint. Offensive foul on C.J. Larry. His second. Player control foul, no free throws, but Central basketball. Here's Adam Rutherford back in the game. He replaces C.J. Larry, and Marion Taylor returns. He replaces Caleb Chu. 15-point Central lead. Trey Stewart, the freshman, checks in, as does number 23. In for the first time, another freshman, Trejeen Aleem. All right, here comes Central. Looks like they're going to be happy to take the last shot. Culberson brings out Blair. He collects it near midcourt. Goes around Smith to the corner. Here's Aleem with the air ball 3 right into the hands of Trey Stewart. And a push from behind. Stewart got in. Nobody boxed out. And the foul is on Adam Rutherford, his first. 2 free throws for the freshman, Trey Stewart. 4.1 seconds to go. Stewart's free throw is good. He's in the books with the point. 33-17, 11-0 run for Central. Got them both. 2 points for the freshman Stewart. Give it up to Larry. Larry dribbling between players. Gets it to Johnson. Launches a long 3 at the buzzer. Way off the mark. And Central on a 12-0 run to close the half. Open up a 34-17 lead over the Hurricanes. Time show, and while we're away, I invite you to go to CavanaughCars.com and check out their entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory, and we'll be back with the halftime show from Cavanaugh as you're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Cavanaugh dealership. Cavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Cavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
You love your truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better. We've got wheels, leveling kits, and of course, the area's largest selection of light truck tires. ATs and mud tires up to 35s and bigger. Plaza Tire Service has you covered. The pros at Plaza Tire Service can help you select the right combination that will work with your truck. Plus, with a Plaza Tire Service card and no credit needed financing, your upgrades can be easy on your budget. To take your truck from stop to spectacular with Plaza Tire Service.
Some things in life are just too important to chance. When choosing your cardiology team, consider the only hospital with an A rating in patient safety by Pro. World-class heart and vascular care and an unmatched safety protocol. NEA Baptist stands above the rest. With a team of the most skilled physicians and the region's largest multi-specialty group, your heart is in capable hands. You have a choice in your heart and vascular care. Choose NEA Baptist, where safety isn't a goal, it's a promise.
Get huge savings now at every Cavanaugh dealership. Cavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. Every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
At Barton's, we see your commitment to making your project a success. From the pro up with the sun that doesn't quit until it goes down to the DIYer who faces each challenge head-on, our seasoned store partners support you every step of the way. Since 1885, Barton's has been the backbone of local communities for every type of project. From new construction to home remodel, our dedicated team is here to empower your project with local delivery options and a variety of complimentary project services, including expert kitchen planning. Visit your hometown team today and build it better with Barton's.
We welcome you back to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium and our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Jonesboro trailing Central 34-17. We invite you to check out the entire inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles at CavanaughCars.com. Well, Jonesboro was behind 11-7, worked their way back to a 16-15 deficit before Central went on an 18-2 run and a 12-0 run to take a 34-17 halftime lead. Jonesboro had Chris Washington and Boateng with 5 fouls between them early in the second quarter, and it looked like Jonesboro was going to take advantage of the situation. Well, quite the opposite. Looked like Central used that as incentive, and they got Luke Moore going crazy. He had 15 points in the first half. Daniel Culberson also shooting it up from outside had 8, and Central went from 1 point up to 17 up here at half, 34-17. 4 points for Kellen Smith, 4 of 6 free throws. C.J. Larry has 6, Marion Taylor 3, Caleb Chu 2, D.J. Johnson 2. 15 points for Luke Moore and 8 for Daniel Culberson, 2 each for Bryce McElroy off the bench. Chris Washington with 2. Anar Boateng has 1 on 1 of 2 free throws. Freshman Trey Stewart has 2 on 2 of 2 free throws. And Clay Blair off the bench with 2 of 2 free throws and 4 points in the game. Central leads it 34-17. Now joined by Jody Davis Christenberry, the Jonesboro girls basketball coach. And, well, Coach, again, it was a slow start for you. You were down 24-2, but then your team really looks like they found something. And if you could wipe that stuff away, which we can't, it would have been a whole different ballgame.
Well, I'm trying to know how to put this politically correct. We finally got our starters in the game, and I think that was a big part, because at the beginning when they were, I told my assistants, I said, I hope they don't press here early. Of course, they jumped right on it. But sometimes you have to prove a point and make sure that people follow the rules that we have.
You have to be held accountable.
That's right.
When you don't.
So, I held out as long as I could. I wanted to hold them out a whole quarter, but, we got in some foul trouble, so it couldn't be helped. I think I got my point across, though. And I'll sacrifice a game for that. This was going to be a tough game no matter what. I saw a lot of really good things out there, but they've got to learn that you got to do things the right way, too.
Yeah, no matter whether you're a star, whether you're not a star, doesn't matter. Rules are made for everyone.
Right, exactly. So, and there's no excuses either. There's no excuses. So, but anyway, I thought they came in. I thought they picked it up, and they're a couple of, like I said, they're a couple of starters who know how to handle those situations, and they got out there and they started getting some stuff done, and I was proud of the girls, the way they all kept fighting the whole game, and that's just a tough team. To me,
well, they're really long.
Oh my word!
Really long,
tall,
very
quick,
athletic.
All of it. So all of those adjectives is what Central is, and that's the thing is when they play hard together, they're going to be tough to beat by anybody. But I was proud of our girls. They got in, they battled, they boxed out, they pulled down rebounds, and we did everything I think we could tonight in order to try to get the win.
I don't think it's any surprise that Jonesboro is going to be probably outsized every single game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Alana's our biggest kid at 6 foot tall, and maybe. And then we get to 5'8", and we're going against these kids that are, 6'1", 6 foot, 6'2", 6 foot, Our conference is a little down in size for the most part, but everybody being down in size still is bigger than us.
I thought Alana Orsby had a good bounce-back game tonight.
She really did.
She didn't force things tonight.
No.
I hope you don't mind, but I went out and told her before the game, said, Alana, you play your best basketball when you just let the game happen and don't try to force anything. She didn't tonight, and we saw a lot better game from her.
No, I totally 100% agree. I thought her game was really good tonight. Of course, defensively, she's always going hard, working hard, really smart. I mean, her basketball IQ is really high, but she does. I mean, and again, she knows that there's a lot of pressure on her to score for us because of our size and things like that. But sometimes she does force it too much, and I'm glad you said that to her.
Coach, it doesn't get any easier. Go to Cabot on Tuesday, and Cabot's, again, real good coach, real good team.
We don't have very good luck at Cabot. We've had some of our worst games at Cabot, and I'm hoping that we can turn that around and at least give a good showing, because Jay has a couple of girls there, and I think they're finally seniors. I'm praying that they're seniors because they're really, really good, and it's going to be a tough battle for us. But we're gonna go out, and that's the thing is, if we go out and we play our hardest and we give it everything we've got, there's nothing else I can ask of these girls.
Coach, I'm sure that Cabot remembers the night here last year where you upset them. I think it actually cost them a seeding in the state tournament, I'm sure they haven't forgotten that.
No, they haven't, but it doesn't matter. When you go to their place, they're just a different team. I mean, just like Central. When you go to Central, it's what we saw tonight times 2. Cabot's going to be the same. They're really, really good at home.
Coach, thanks for the visit.
Appreciate it, Budrow.
Jody Davis, Kristen Berry here in the postgame show. Our team took another turbo defeat, but they didn't give up, and they fought as hard as I've seen them all season long. They got to get on the winning track, though, now 0-4 in conference play. All right, that's halftime. We're going to get the third quarter started. Jonesboro will be on defense first. Luke Baltz, Kellen Smith, C.J. Larry, Caleb Chu, Marion Taylor on the floor for the Hurricane. Chris Washington still has 3 fouls for Central. Boateng has 2. And they both come out along with Culberson, Allen, Chase Allen, who was pretty non-existent in that first half. And Luke Moore, Culberson, and Allen. Culberson, top of the key, picks up the dribble, bounces it left side to Boateng. 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the arc. To Luke Moore, back to the right wing. That's Culberson. Lobs it into Washington, wide of the block. He's double-teamed quickly, gets it back to Culberson. Culberson pulls up with the jumper, got it. Daniel Culberson with 10, and the lead up to 19. 36-17. Here's a 3 from the corner for Smith. No good, and rebound Boateng. Out deep from the basket. Central has it in the front court. Culberson to the right elbow. Out to Allen. Pull-up jumper, no. Rebound, Kellen Smith. C.J. Larry. Way too high pass over the head of Luke Baltz and out of bounds on the sideline. Central basketball. (36-17) Central lead. Boateng has it out front. Boateng, top of the key, gets a pick, takes it to the right elbow extended, knocked away and stolen by Jonesboro. Luke Baltz picks it up, gets it to Larry. CJ up the right side, fires in the paint. Taylor down low, easy lay-in. 5 for Marion Taylor, 34-19. Excuse me, 36-19. Culberson out top of the key to the right elbow. Pull up jumper from there. Good man. He is tough off the dribble. 38-19. Back to a 19-point lead. 6:13 to go in the third here in Jonesboro. Hurricane 1-2 in conference play. Would like to get back to 500, but they're going to have to get busy here. Right side to Smith at the volleyball line. Fires it to the wing and Larry. In the corner. Kellen Smith goes around defenders in the corner. Chew for three. No. Marion Taylor keeps it alive, and then it's saved in by Culberson. Luke Moore up the left side. There's a whistle and a hand check on Kellen Smith, his third. First in the quarter on Jonesboro. Chris Stacy in for Caleb Chew. In the corner, three for Moore, no. Rebound, Balch tips it to Stacy in a hurry in the front court to the wing. Hesitation move to the baseline, kicks it back out to Larry. High left side, takes it in the paint, stops, turns, shoots, and walked. Central basketball up 38-19. Have outscored Jonesboro 22-2. Since it was 16-15. Luke Moore between the circles. Right lob to Allen. Back to Culberson. Open for three. No good. Rebound Boateng. Hooks it in. Knocked away and knocked out of bounds by Jonesboro. Marion Taylor deflected the pass. Baseline right inbound for the Tigers. Moore's going to get it in the corner to Allen. Back to the corner to Moore. Moore trying to go around Baltz. Gets to the block. Blocked away by Baltz and saved in by Marion Taylor. To C.J. Larry up the right side. Larry to Baltz for three. No. Rebound Allen. Allen coast to coast. Flying hook. No. Fouls on Marion Taylor, his second. Second in the quarter on Jonesboro, none on Central. Baseline right inbound for the Tigers. Bounces it into Boateng, knocked away by, lost by Boateng, out of bounds. Hurricane basketball. Wait a minute. They call a foul inside. Foul on Marion Taylor, his third. To Washington, who leans into a shot and drains it. 40-19. Top of the key, Taylor. On the floor, to the corner. Kellen Smith dribbles up to the wing. To Larry between the circles. To Baltz. Baltz in the paint. Gets the players in the air and fouled going up for the shot. Foul is on Chase Allen, his first. First on Central in the quarter. And Luke Baltz to the line to shoot two. Looking for his first points. 33 of 48 on the season, 68%. Baltz makes the first. (40-20). Baltz. That one will spin out. Boateng with the board. Right down the middle. Crossover dribble to the paint. Going to fire it down low to Allen, who lays it in. And a timeout called by Central. 42-20. Central on top. 3:53 to go. It's a 30-second timeout called by the Tigers. And we'll keep it right here. Jonesboro down 22 at home to the Central Tigers. 42-20. We'll be back with you on Tuesday night as the Hurricane hit the road again after two rare home games will go to Cabot to take on the Panthers. And Cabot, I guarantee you, teams will remember two things. The girls will remember coming in here last year, looking at possibly being a number 1 seed and losing to Jonesboro on the floor, being upset by the Lady Hurricane. And the guys are going to remember that semifinal loss at the last second to Jonesboro. They thought they had the Hurricane down and out, and the Hurricane survived and went on to win their 3rd straight state championship. Tuesday, right here on the Wolf, 6 o'clock. The first tip for the girls will go on the air at 5:50. That's Tuesday night, January the 30th, Jonesboro and Cabot. C.J. Larry in the front court. Fires it to Balt. Spins. Can't get a shot off. Gets underneath. Blocked by Washington. Out of bounds. They're going to give it to Central. Central basketball. Up 22 and looking to stretch it even more. 12-0 run and 18-2 run is what sunk Jonesboro in that first half. Here's Allen. Out to Culberson in the paint. Pull-up jumper. Crawls over and goes in. He has 14. 44-20. C.J. Larry in the front court. Backs up. Goes to the left key high and backs up to midcourt. Gets a pick. To the wing, Stacy, Baltz, Luke, down the lane, bounces it, loses it, and out of bounds off Central. 2:53 to go, 44-20 Central lead. C.J. Larry will throw it in, baseline left, bounces it into Chu at the baseline. Out to Stacy. Top of the key, Larry in the paint, kicks it to the corner. Here's a 3-ball from Johnson. Just barely grazed the rim, right into the hands of Washington. To Allen. To Moore. Moore takes Stacy down, kicks it out to Culberson, goes baseline, comes back out to the corner. Still with the dribble. Fires it to Boateng in the lane. He's in traffic, blocked away by Boss. Boateng got it back to Allen. He'll launch a 3, too much. Rebound, Boateng goes around, and he's fouled going up. He'll shoot 2. Foul is on Chris Stacy, his second. 14th foul on Jonesboro. And Honora Boateng to shoot 2. 1 of 2 from the line, 1 point in the game. Now 2 of 3, 2 points in the game. 45-20. Taylor in for Luke Baltz. Boateng second. Two for 2 this trip. 3 points in the game, all from the line. 46-20. 12 3/4 for Central. Just extending the lead out, up 26. Stacy trying to penetrate, cut off by Boateng. Stops top of the key in the corner, Chu. Chu to Johnson. Back to Chu in the corner. Caleb dribbles in the paint. Cut off to Larry for 3. No. Taylor with the board, goes up, can't score, got his own rebound again, tries to reverse it, in traffic, kicks it out to Stacy in the corner. Chu for 3, no. And Blair with the board. Right side, Culberson, 1:28 to go. Jonesboro now in danger of being turboed. Here's Blair, kicks it to Boateng for 3, no. Taylor with the board. West Swift wanting them to run. C.J. Larry back to Taylor. To the corner. Chu bounces it into Taylor. Hands it to Chu. Chu goes up against Boateng. Puts a shot up. It won't go. Taylor with the stick back. 7 for Marion. 46-22. Inside a minute in the third. Culberson found an open lane. Pulls up at the free throw line. And his jumper with the soft touch will fall. He has 16. 48-22. C.J. Larry, front court, hesitation move, and Blair caught him with the hand. 2 on Blair. 2 on Central. Floor foul. Jonesboro inbounds, baseline right of the goal. 41.9 seconds to go, down 48-22. Bouncer to Stacy, who made the lay-in. 48-24. Still a long way to go for Jonesboro. Culberson walks to the front court, right of the circle. Take away that 18-2 run, it's 30-22. And a much different ball game. Bending over is Culberson. The clock's down to 11. There's 1 second differential. Larry cuts off Culberson. Goes back to the left side. Jumper won't go. Rebound. Johnson lost it. Taylor, he's going to fire one off the top of the backboard. 48-24. Central has doubled up Jonesboro. We have the fourth quarter to go. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Build an exciting career that you can be proud of at Atlas Tube. The steel products we make can be found everywhere. Work in a technologically advanced, safe environment. Team up with the best and brightest people in the industry. Learn on the job and through our continuing education programs. And best of all, get rewarded for being a great teammate. At Atlas Tube, the sky's the limit. We're now hiring electricians, PLC specialists, millwrights, and more. See the full list of openings and learn more by visiting atlastube.com/team. That's ATLASTUBE.com/team.
Back at Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium, Jonesboro trailing Central 48-24. A big third quarter for Central. They outscored Jonesboro 14-7. And an even bigger run from 16-15 game led by Central of 18-2 and 26-9. Since it was 16-15. Hurricane with a big deficit to try to erase. And Chris Washington, who had 3 fouls early in the second quarter, has not fouled since, as has Anar Boateng. But they really haven't been a factor tonight. The culprit has been Daniel Culberson with 16 points in the ballgame. Had 2 in the first quarter, 14 since. And Luke Moore with 15, all in the first half. Hurricane basketball to start it off. Got to score points quickly and get some tough defense going. C.J. Larry's going to walk it to the front court. Man-to-man Central defense. Goes to the wing, back out to Stacy on the high right side. Backs up to the volleyball line, gets a pick, cut off to Larry. Larry, backdoor cut. Washington pulls up from 15. Good. Chris Stacy makes it 48-26. 22-point Central lead. Boateng out front. Moore. Blair comes and gets a basketball. Now he goes left side to Boateng. Boateng to the free throw line. Almost taken away by Stacy. Shovels it over to Moore. Moore guarded by Smith. Picked up by Chu off the pick. Moore working on Chu in the paint, lobs it up. Larry with the steal. Ahead to Kellen Smith, who takes it, missed the jam. Why doesn't he just lay it up? Luke Moore down the paint. Back out to Culberson, cut off by 2. Culberson penetrating, knocked away by Chu and fouled by Caleb. His first. First on Jonesboro. Well, Kellen Smith was trying to ignite this crowd here. Adam Rutherford can't get in the game. There's Blair, dumped down to Boateng, who lays it up and in. Boateng with 5. 50-26. In the corner, Chu hooks a pass in to Taylor. To Smith in the paint, his shot up and in. Kellen Smith with 6, his first field goal of the night. 50-28, 22-point lead. Boateng penetrates the paint, dumps a pass down, out of bounds. Hurricane basketball. Adam Rutherford in the game for Kellen Smith. C.J. Larry's going to walk it to the front court. Wes Swift giving him a coach talk. Not yelling, not screaming, just lay it in, son. We need the points. C.J. Larry to Rutherford. Back to C.J. Larry cut off by a double team. Gets a hook pass into Kellen Smith, who scores. Smith has 8. 50-30, lead down to 20. It's still a long way to go. Culberson front court. Against man-to-man. He's guarded by Rutherford. To Washington. Back to Culberson. Bounces it to Boateng at the wide block. To Luke Moore cutting down the lane. He missed the layup with the left hand. Tried to reverse it and missed it. Stacy with the board. Chris in the front court. Back to Rutherford. Adam short of the wing. Now comes top of the elbow. Goes back right. Picks up the dribble. Goes in the corner to Stacy. He'll jack a 3. No good. High for the board, Chris Washington. To Blair. Blair in the front court. They're just going to slow it up. Jalen Daniels will check in next dead ball. C.J. Larry. Blair on the drive. Can't get the shot to go. He's going to be a foul on Adam Rutherford trying to take the charge. His second. Second on Jonesboro in the quarter. Terrence Brown and Jalen Daniels will check in after this first of 2 from Clay Blair. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Missed that one. Here's Brown and Jalen Daniels in the game. Jalen, a 6'4 junior, averaging 1 point a game. In for Caleb Chu and Marion Taylor. Make sure you box out. Only one player in the lane. Swish is the second. He has 5. 51-30, 21-point Central lead. C.J. Larry front court, left side. Backs up on Blair. Larry takes it to the elbow, kicks it out to Stacy with the catch. Going to float one and got it. Chris Stacy off the dribble with 6 points. 51-32, lead inside of 20 now, 19. Point lead for the Tigers. Dribble drive, Culberson pulls up from 8, got it. Boy, he is so good. 18 for Culberson, back to a 21-point lead. As Kellen Smith will check in next dead ball. C.J. Larry hands it to Daniels, right back to Larry. Gets a pick, shoots a 3, no. High for the board, Washington. Gives it off to Moore. 4 minutes to go in the game. Jonesboro down 21. Culberson catches it between the circles. Takes Rutherford to the block. Ball knocked away, and Washington winds up with it. Boateng for 3, an air ball. It goes out of bounds, but there's going to be a foul underneath on Jonesboro. On Adam Rutherford, his third. Third on Jonesboro. Kellen Smith in for Adam Rutherford. A baseline inbound right of the goal. 3:40 to go, 53-22 Central lead. Luke Moore lobs it into Washington, knocked away by Taylor, but picked up by Culberson. Fires it back to Boateng at the block. He's in the air, shot up, rims out. He'll shoot 2. Foul is on Terrence Brown, his first. 4 on Jonesboro, none on Central here in the fourth. And Boateng to the line. He has 5 points, 3 out of 4. Missed that one. Luke Baltz is going to check back in. He's in for C.J. Larry. Make sure you box out again. You've got 2 players in the lane this time. And Boateng makes it. He has 6. 54-32, 22-point Jones Central lead. Terrence Brown dribbling, kicks out to Baltz. Stacy in the corner. Smith for 3. It's going to be too strong. And coming down the lane, somebody fouled. Jalen Daniels first. And they're going to give 2 free throws to Daniel Culberson. Culberson makes the first. He has 19 tonight. Extends the lead. It's Stewart back in. McElroy back in, and told to wait is Michael Stewart, a 6'1 junior, hasn't seen action tonight. Culberson's next. Going to be too strong. Smith with the board. Kicks it out to Terrence Brown. Brown in the front court. Throws it to Smith between the circles. Kellen takes it to the right wing. Hands it out there to Stacy. Stacy in the paint, and a hold's going to be called. On Clay Blair. 34. There's not a 34 on the floor. I believe it's going to be on Clay Blair, his third. He's out of the game. He's replaced by Aleem, the freshman. Baseline inbound for Jonesboro. 3:08 to go. They throw it in baseline right. Terrence Brown to trigger it. And timeout called by Brian Ross and the Central Tigers. 3:08 to go. Jonesboro digging themselves a hole that may not get out of. 55-32. Central with the lead. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green thumb homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Well, when the dog pound leaves you, you know you're in trouble. Not many dog pounders left up there in the stands. Jonesboro down 55-32. Jonesboro out of the timeout. Bring Brown, Stacy, Smith, Baltz, and Taylor. Go baseline right to throw it in, down 23 to the Central Tigers. Brown going to fire it to Stacy with the catch and shot, and it's an air ball. Daniel saves it into Baltz in traffic, wrestles the ball away, puts up a shot, no. Tipped by Stacy, no. Loose on the floor. Out of there comes Stewart, the freshman. He's going to take it all the way to the right side. Euro step in the paint, and a blocking foul down low is going to be called on Terrence Brown. His second. Already over the limit. 2 free throws for the freshman. Trey Stewart is 2 of 2 from the line. First one rims out. B.J. Knowlton in the game, and Jaquez Jordan. Jordan averaging less than a point a game, and Knowlton averaging 3.6. In for Smith and Stacy. Second free throw for Stewart. He missed them both. Daniels with the rebound. Hands it off to Jordan. Jaquez up the left side. 5'8" sophomore. Top key to the left wing. Knowlton in traffic. Back to Brown. Brown to the free throw line. Kicks it to Jaquez Jordan. To Brown. He's going to fire a 3. Can't get it. Rebound Stewart. McElroy has it. 2:23 to go. Devin Smith's going to check in next dead ball. As will Quinshawn Green. McElroy with the pull-up jumper. Won't go. Tip good by Stewart. 57-32. Central by 25. They're going to win this ball game. 1:54 to go. B.J. Knowlton, right wing, dribbles to the baseline into Baltz. Walk, he got away with it to Jordan. Bolton has it back to Jordan. Bounces it to Daniels. Daniels to Knowlton. He's going to fire a 3. It's an air ball. And into the hands of Aleem. Aleem to Stewart in the front court. Back to Aleem. Freshman to freshman. Aleem. number 4. That's Michael Stewart. He drains a tray, 60-32. Subs in for Jonesboro. A couple of subs for Central is Joseph Hewitt, a 6'2 sophomore. 25 is Ian McNeil, a 6'3 sophomore. And C.J. King, also a sophomore. Central came in here and did their job. They beat Jonesboro and send the Hurricane to 1-3 in conference play, and it doesn't get any easier on Tuesday. They'll play at Cabot. Here's Jaquez Jordan, pulls up from 8. No. High for the board. Knowlton comes down with it. Jordan now for 3. No. And rebound Central coming out on the dribble. It's number 31, Brandon Wright, another freshman. 3-ball missed by Jacob Marshall, a sophomore. Central with the offensive board and going up for the dribble shot. Fouled by Knowlton. His first, 2 free throws for Brandon Wright, a freshman. First one is no good. As my old mentor once said, Jack Eaton, the only thing in question tonight is the margin of victory for the Central Tigers. Gets 1 of 2. He has a point. 61-32, 29-point lead. Knowlton, dribble drive, kicks out to Jordan. He'll launch a 3. No. And Central, Jalen Daniels comes away with the basketball, and he's fouled going up for the shot. 40 seconds to go. That was going to be on Luke Moore, his first. Second in the quarter on Central. Baseline left inbound for Devin Smith. Smith averaging less than a point a game. Into Jordan. To Green. To B.J. Knowlton. Puts up a runner and got it. B.J. with 2. 61-34. Central will improve to 19-4 on the year and 4-1 in conference. There's a 3-ball, no good from Aleem. Daniels with the board, gives it to Knowlton. Knowlton gets it up in a dribble, bounces it down low. Quinshon Green for his first points of the year. 8 seconds to go, 61-38, or 36. There's a 3 at the buzzer, no good. Rebound Green, and that's the ball game. 61-36. Central gets a victory. Jonesboro falls to 11-9, 1-3 in conference play. Central improves to 19-4, 4-1 in conference play. Back in 3 minutes for the Martin's postgame show and our JOSM Player of the Game. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Martin's, we see